Good day, Your Highnesses. Today I'm going to show you how to make infused cookies and cream chocolate using our over 9,000 coconut oil. First thing we start with is by separating the Oreos, taking the cream, and separating the two. And then you're able to take Oreos, put in your bag, and get that ready for smashing up. So now that we have all of our Oreos separated, we take our cream, separate the bowl, put it off to the side. Take our bag of Oreos, breathe out a little bit of the air, take your rolling pin, and smash away, whatever way you like. I have downstairs neighbors, so I'm not going to try anything terribly loud. Work out some of those frustrations. Joys of going through all this work, crushing up this Oreo right here by hand when I'm a twit, and I own my own damn processor. Yeah, that's the joys of being a... So what we have here is our Calabar white chocolate. I happen to score 50% off, only due to the fact that the store, I believe, is no longer continuing to carry this specific brand of chocolate. Happy by me. So I'm actually going to chop this all up into smaller pieces, and we're going to melt it down with this. So what I'm doing here is I am measuring out the coconut oil for the 2 cups of chocolate that I'm going to be using to make. And I'm just putting it together now. To be absolutely honest, this is my first time ever infusing coconut oil. I don't work with coconut oil. I've never cooked with coconut oil. Coconut oil is not usually my bag, man. I'm a butter gal. That's how it goes. So this is really weird that I had to like scrape away at this. And like, yeah, it looks like it's mangled. So pardon my newbie coconut oilness, but this is basically how I'm working it. But I just wanted to show you guys, we have about 3 tablespoons worth of product here. And I'm just gonna try and squish it down. Make it all nice and even as I possibly can, and we're gonna throw this in with our chocolate. Had to do a bit of a switch up here because I'm a bit blonde and a twit. So I have now upgraded to a makeshift double boiler to a pot which is just a little bit of water on the bottom because we just want the steam. So we have our bigger bowl, our towel ready, we have our cream, we have our 3 tablespoons coconut butter, our crushed Oreos, and 2 cups of chocolate. And away we go. Welcome back. We have our water at a nice gentle boil. We're going to take that and we're going to turn down to about 4. At least that's how my stovetop works. Everybody's stovetops are a little different. And we're going to take this camera here and put it kind of on this angle. So we see, haha. So we start by taking our pot and placing it up. Make sure you keep, if you have a one that's like this, keep this out so that way it has some air. Keep your towel by and handy so that way you can wipe the bottom because you do not want to have chocolate and your water to touch because you're stuck. Glove just in case. So how am I going to start this? You know, I'm going to start this with this. Take this and dump this in. So that is 3 tablespoons worth of coconut oil right there. Oh, and that is melting nice and quickly. That is beautiful. You want to stay on top of it. Don't leave your stuff. Then you can pull this around and use this as kind of a handle. I'm crazy and I've burned my fingertips a million times, so don't mind the fact that I'm not wearing gloves. I like to live on the dangerous side. Danger zone. I have no background music, so I'm providing my own, so I'm not so awkward, but I am really awkward and I'm crazy. There is absolutely no childlike noises in the background. You're imagining things. Oh, look at that, look at that. That's beautiful. So I've decided last minute to add a special little ingredient because this is my concoction, this is my experiment, and I'll do what I want. So what I have here is a little capsule that has 400 milligram of distillate actually in it. So I am going to add this baby in. Oh yeah. That is thick. So I'd say, based on this 400 milligram tablet and what didn't end up under my nails, we'd probably have about 200 to 300 in there. Oh, that's harsh. Yes, I totally just tasted that. Why would you waste it entirely? But I need clean hands. Have to be quick with these kind of things, especially if you're spilling yourself. So, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, this is working beautifully. Our chocolate is melting in beautifully with everything else. Now, I don't know if necessarily that's because when I originally infused my marijuana to my coconut oil, I used soy leche. Leche? However you want to pronounce it. If somebody wishes to correct me in the comments below with a pronunciation guide, that would be great. I could just easily Google it, but I don't have time for that. I'm here making a video, making chocolates with you people, so obviously I'm busier doing other things. And if you don't like the method in which I'm doing my chocolates, that's okay. Make your own. Make your own video. You do not have to copy exactly what I'm doing. You can do whatever you want. That is the greatest part about creativity and being awesome in the kitchen. So you can do whatever you want. You are only limited by your imagination as to what you can do. I am always willing, however, to learn if somebody has a better technique and they are seeing something that they can add to this without being mean, spiteful, and rude. Feel free to add that in the comments as well. I would love to have more knowledge on how I can improve my baking. That's part of life, right? Might as well die if you're done learning. So this is coming beautifully so far. Everything's melting down nicely. We've added the cream. Now I use double stuffed cream Oreos because extra cream, obviously. And there is a little bit less cookie in it versus cream, as I did kind of nibble on some of the cookies because they're so good. Gentle humming of the fan keeping us company. Now I want to get this all right melted down. Every part of it. Make sure it's thoroughly melted before I add in the cookie crumb. The crumbs are the last thing I want to add in. And do a good, nice good stir, and then I'm going to just directly pour right into the molds from there. You can see where there's a couple of darker specks from the cookie that was still stuck to the cream. Now you can use any type you want. If you want to use Fudgios, if you want to use the golden Oreos, if you want to use technically any kind of cookie and with any kind of insert of cream, you can. That's the greatest part about white chocolate. It's so versatile with what you can add to it. But I do not advise adding extract, any type of vanilla extracts or cinnamon extracts. If you want to do fresh cinnamon, you can do a little bit of ground fresh cinnamon. If you want to do something like a snickerdoodle, you can do cookie butter in it a little bit if you wanted. There's all sorts of different things you can do, but do not use extract. Just the combination is not really good with the melting chocolate. So we are finally at that point where everything seems to be nicely melted. You can see we're stripping off. We don't want it too hot. Immediately dump our cookies in. Cookies! And give this a quick stir. Now there is absolutely no reason why I'm using this smaller one here. I have the bigger one down here. I just ended up using this. There is no rhyme or reason for half the shit I do. I'm usually high and stoned anyway, so just enjoy, man. Enjoy the chocolatey goodness. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, that's nice and mixed. So, take this from here, I'll lift this up, immediately wipe the bottom. You don't want any of that water to get into your chocolate by any which means. So make sure you do it quickly. All right, and we're gonna pause here quickly because I need to finish wiping this down. And I'm gonna bring the camera and everything over to the chocolate molds and start pouring, and hopefully I don't spill it all over the place. Wish me luck. All right, so we have our molds all set up, and I might be very ill-equipped for this. That is fine. That's half the fun. Figure this out. I happen to be very lucky. I have a sous chef in the background unseen and unnoticed. Yes. Ha ha ha! It works. I also made sure to actually lay down saran wrap as well. So that way cleanup is so much easier. Especially when you have little ones and there's other things to be done in the day and you're trying to make this very quickly, so that way you have something good for the night. Haha! Fun stuff. So I'm eventually going to pat these down and go back over it. And of course we have the Hello Kitty chocolates, because Hello Kitty chocolates, obviously. So I'm just going to quickly fill these up. Try not to make a total mess. Wish me luck, people. I'm just going to pause this. I will come back. Alrighty, so we have our slightly poorly poured chocolates, and we are going to have to reequate based on the pieces we have, but yays, we have chocolate ready to go. So the main thing is bouncing them just a little bit. We'll work out all those air bubbles. I also have a spatula here for extra spreading, which is part of the reason I have such a huge mess in the first place, but that's part of baking and having fun, is getting a little messy sometimes. And I am by no which means a professional. I envy professionals that can do this and make them look so perfect. I wish I had that kind of talent. I could potentially have that kind of talent if I went to school and, you know, buckled down. But at this present point in my life, I will take with what I get, and we can be happy with it. And besides, all the extras is what you get to break off and nibble on after you're done anywho. Haha. Just give them a little bounce. And away as we go. So I am going to let these sit for quite a few hours till they solidify, and then we will have our chocolates. And we'll go from there. All right, at long last, we are finally finished for the big reveal. I got this all coated because I'm keeping it in the fridge, as it is a rather warm day and I don't really have too much to keep it. Carefully take these off. Whenever keeping real chocolate in the fridge, make sure you bring it out and let it get to room temperature before you consume it. As well as if you see any moisture, make sure you tap off any of it. So we have, they're really sticky because they were very warm by the time I got them in. So we have those. We have hearts. We have a whole array of puzzle pieces. Bunch of Hello Kitties, and we actually have a whole-sized Hello Kitty here in all its cuteness, and her little Hello Kitty home. Da-da-da. So these range anywhere between 125 milligrams up to 245 for, let's say, the hearts in the back part here. I'll put back in and show. So these ones here are about, I would say, 245. So I think we did pretty good on this batch. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and share the can of butter love, everyone.